Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. Something that we've heard a lot in the past month is about isolated incidents. Every time I seem to cover incidents about attempted abductions, all I seem to hear back from the police in their statements is isolated. A couple of days ago I covered a story about several attempted abductions in London and what the locals were doing to try to combat this, and how dismissive the police have been in relation to their response. And today, the news that has emerged, which I couldn't cover until this man was charged, due to the fact of it's in Birmingham, and I know that a lot of people in the area would definitely be angry about this happening. But due to the fact he's been charged and remanded in custody, it is now safe and fair to definitely mention this story that has had next to nothing in media coverage. In the Bartley Green area in Birmingham, on the 25th of May, a man was arrested on suspicion of child abduction of a boy that is 8 years old. He was taken to a property in Bartley Green at around 5 PM and he was taken from outside his home when approached by the man and taken to Naylor's Close. The youngster was there for a short period of time before they say that he managed to escape. He's understandably shaken and upset and is being comforted by specialist officers. A 54-year-old man was arrested on suspicion of child abduction and remains in custody for questioning. Inspector Lee Trinder from Birmingham West neighbourhood said, although this is a terrifying incident for the young boy, our investigation has got a man in custody and we believe this is an isolated incident and want to reassure the community. So that was the initial report, and of course, due to the severity of it, I wanted to wait to make sure there was enough evidence and this man had been charged. And on the 27th of May, this man was charged with the child abduction and assault of the 8-year-old boy. Kamish Chauhan, 54 years old from Naylor's Close, appeared at Birmingham Magistrates Court, charged with child abduction and also assault. West Midlands Police said that he was arrested in Naylor's Close. The next hearing would take place on June the 10th and he's been remanded in custody. And the fact that this story has had such little coverage is actually quite appalling, because I don't like to fearmonger on the channel. I will always show the resolution to a story. It's not about clickbait, it's not about 2 seconds of listening to a video to get shocked. It's about what really happened, why this story happened and what we can learn from it. And the families and teachers and people that are speaking out now are frankly fed up of these sorts of cases being dismissed by the police. And of course I like to find as many references and sources in the videos, so I found another source on My London News today on the 17th of June about an attempted abduction of a schoolgirl in the Walthamstow area. She bravely fought off a man, it was reported today, at 8:37 on Wednesday, June the 16th. This happened on Countess Road, and it's not too far from the school that she attended, which is Walthamstow Academy. They said that she was paying attention to the road and she noticed a car coming up alongside her, and she was able to fight off the perpetrator, who tried to grab her and get her back in the car. Police were immediately called and fortunately she was uninjured. The car was described as a white 5-door Kia and it had dirty muddy tyres. The male was described as Asian, approximately 20 years old, short black hair, medium build and approximately 6 foot. He was wearing a t-shirt, dark blue jeans, black tracksuit, black trainers and a black face mask. The principal of Walthamstow Academy, Emma Skay, issued an email to all the parents telling them to be vigilant and to take preventative measures in the future due to these incidents. She says that as a parent, we fear that something like this will happen. So make sure you speak to your child and tell them to be vigilant on the way to school and to not use headphones. So imagine having a principal to tell the parents that the kids can't listen to music on the way to school. Thankfully, this girl is safe. One too many cases, and these are good, solid witnesses. This is not hearsay. This is not Facebook comments. These are sources, real facts. And again, I source another story. This happened in Wandsworth, South London on the 16th of June. Local parents were horrified when they witnessed a man that was masturbating in a bush next to a playground. The man was seen at around 6:10 on Chivalry Road in the Wandsworth common area. This is another example of a sexual predator operating in the local area, in the same city, on the same day. And understandably, for a principal to be issuing warnings like that, you've got to take it seriously. How can you just dismiss that as an isolated incident when it's going from city to city. And parents are worried and they want to have some answers as well. They want to understand why police are so quick to kick off the door of somebody for a bag of drugs, but they find little to no evidence in cases like this. So I really appreciate you joining me today. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.